Welcome to another week on Sailing Bye Felicia. We finally are able to put up the jib. It was living in our spare cabin and then we moved it outside, but we're finally able to put it up and get the room back.
Pull this out.
Walk me through what you're doing?
So they're going this track here, the speed. Check since it fits. Let's do. We're gonna go with that one.
Fits them both?
Yeah. Right up.
Alright.
Now, I need you to go and tighten that rope up. And you gotta do that from inside the helm.
The winch on the port side? Okay. Good catch. Such a good workout. Feels good, actually.
Yeah, get it nice and tight. It's good practice because next time I'm going up. Jib sheet, jib sheet.
What's the line that moves the jib up at the very top?
Jib
Halyard, right? Jib halyard.
This jib sheet will be getting replaced very soon, but for now.
Keep going.
You gotta huckle. Now that the jib is up, we took off the cabinet in our forward bathroom to reveal the space underneath the anchor locker. We've had a leak here from a part that goes between the water pump and the toilet called a solenoid. Here you see the solenoid with a white hose at the bottom and two metal hose clamps. This is where a leak is occurring. It's very slow and no water makes it to the bilge. It evaporates in this anchor compartment. But we need to stop this leak. So our plan of attack is simple. We're going to remove the hose, cut off about 1 inch of the hose where it's damaged, where it's been making contact with the solenoid. Once we have a fresh end, we're going to push it back on and re-secure the two metal hose clamps. I severely underestimated how difficult it would be to get this hose back on. I struggled with it, and I still could not get it back onto the black part. So after struggling and struggling, I asked Lisa to come in and she gave it her best shot also. We could not make that hose move at all. Luckily, we have a brand new heat gun on board and we broke that bad boy out. We heated the hose slightly and then it slid on like butter.
We have been showering at the marina we've been staying at. However, we needed to test our showers before we get off the dock. And this shower does not drain.
That's a pump. It's not a freshwater pump because that's in the sink. So I'm guessing that's coming from the shower. So that may be clogged there. This may be a strainer that's clogged there.
Yep.
It all makes sense. So give me my gloves.
Did I hear something knock in the shower?
You just heard something?
Knock? Yeah, like when you pulled that pipe, it probably pulled the pipe in the shower a little bit.
Do you have the
Like a catch thing?
That's good. Don't hear anything in that. And it definitely kicked on and then spit out, so we know for sure it does work, right?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like something else might have got it.
Looks like it's off its mount right here. Okay, so that's something. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So definitely get it mounted right, because even if it's draining properly, it'll vibrate. Okay. Let's start it up, see what happens.
You have a bunch of screws, right? Or is that another one?
Nope, I got that kit.
Now we have water in our bilge. That sucked out earlier. So this is water coming from our head, the shower.
So you were saying something before about this is good or that we know.
Okay, so yes, this is good in a way. Let me slide this down. When we got this boat, the bilge was really gross, and we sucked it out with our shop vac and got most everything out, but there's still a lot of sediment down around where the bilge pump picks up, and I don't want any of that or pieces of whatever to get sucked up into the bilge pump. So it's kind of good that we accidentally flooded it just now, because that causes all of the chips of paint and all the stuff we don't want going to the bilge pump to float in the water again. And then we can throw some soap in it, scrub it all, and then suck out the water and all of the flakes of paint and stuff we don't want going into the bilge pump. We've thrown some soap in there. Now we're gonna hit around the keel bolts with a brush and we'll suck it out.
Did you find the brush?
Now remember the brush we found on the back?
I know exactly where it is.
We were on our way to the showers off the boat, been discussing how we need to be testing the showers on the boat before we leave next week. So one little project turned into a bigger project. As they do.
I know. But this is something we always had on our project anyway.
Yes, this has been. Water in there, we have soap in there. I'm just gonna go in there and kind of like scoop up around the bilge pump intake where it sucks the water up. There's like a strainer. So make sure that's kind of free of grime and things that could clog it up. And then I'm gonna take this brush, I'm gonna hit around the keel bolts. We have a piece of lead attached to the bottom of our boat that weighs about 6,800 pounds. And it's bolted on with just a couple bolts. And I'm gonna brush those. Check it out. All right. Oh, nice. That's so grimy. Do you see that?
Yeah. Oh, kind of satisfying.
Yeah, I'd be really satisfied if it like was already done. These are the keel bolts. This is what's holding on almost 7,000 pounds of lead. Why do we have 7,000 pounds of lead? Because when you put the sails up, the boat wants to tip over. So you need to counteract that with weight on the bottom.
It's small though, maybe holding 7,000. How many of them are there? 4?
There's 5 here, and there's at least 2 more on the other side of that, yeah. We're gonna go through all of them, inspect all of them when we're out of the water.
Anyway, it feels like you're brushing teeth.
When I was a captain at a water sports company, the punishment for showing up late to work, which was always show up late to work, for like, you know, crew, is at the end of the day you can clean the bilge.
All right, you're on.